Baby Vita was no fucking joke. The way she tore up that couch, she would tear up anybody, anyone, anytime, whether I told her to or not. She was on some shit. We just had to keep a muzzle on her. Not because of those punk ass pitbull laws, but because of public safety. We don't want to get anybody fucked up that didn't need to get it. We don't know exactly what made her that way. You know when they say it's not the dog, it's the owner? I always laughed. Said, no, in this case, it's my dog. She don't fucking play. I don't know if it was her mother, Foxy, that made her that way. But she was somewhat abusive, to say the least. But I guess all pitbull mothers are that way, raising their pup. Her mother would bite and chew the hell out of her like a little chew toy. Almost like she was jealous of her. When people used to come over to see the puppy, sort of like when you come to see a newborn baby, there would be a certain jealousy that her mother had, that she would just start chewing into her daughter and biting her. But it wasn't long till baby Vita started fighting back. By 4 or 5 months old, she was handling her mother. They were going into gruesome fights. They were getting ugly. Blood everywhere sometimes. I would be walking them both together and it would just pop off. They would see a cat or another dog and they would just go ape shit on each other. I would be like, holy shit. Oh, and did I mention baby Vita was the only puppy in her litter. Foxy's only puppy when she gave birth. She was an only child like me. I think that's why we related so well. My boy Cassius Clay told me her being the only puppy in the litter, she has the strength of a whole litter. And as time grew on, I came to believe that. I was actually gonna sell her for $5 to this dude, but Cassius Clay changed my mind. And I'm so fucking glad he did. Especially the time when that guy tried to fight me. He was supposed to be some sort of tough guy, some kind of MMA fighter or something. Baby Vita didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. He was dancing all around, but when he went to throw one of his kicks, she caught that kick. She could catch anything in her mouth. She caught his leg, pulled him right to the ground. He lost his balance. From there, she went right to his nutsack. She was biting by his nuts. I thought she was getting his nuts at the time, but it was actually just the pants of his jean. So I pulled her off. And he got up and he tried to, on his way up, he tried to smack her and she grabbed his hand and just started shaking. Blood was coming out his hand. He was screaming and crying. I pulled her off and he ran off screaming. I thought for sure I was going down for that. For having a vicious dog. I thought for sure animal control was coming to take her. But it turned out everything was all good. And I was cleared. It was self-defense. The guy had no call coming at me like that. What the fuck?